Hello, gentlemen. Jai Hind. Welcome to my channel Karam SSB or Kinetic Karma 19. Today we are going to discuss about interview tips. Uh, Large number of candidates and aspirants are going for the interview to various SSBs and selection centers. So let's talk about interview and good interview. What are the tips? What are do's and don'ts that we'll discuss in subsequent slides. Aim is that you all go well prepared and succeed in your interview. You have very good experience, come out with flying colors, and wish you all the best. And keep watching my channel Karam SSB. We are going to talk about the interview tips and the preparation for interview, how to carry out, and what is the basic preparation and what are the steps for the interview that we are going to discuss now. So while you are preparing for interview, the basic requirement is there that we should have up-to-date general awareness that comes from your newspapers, magazines, reading them properly and regularly, TV news, TV discussions, other discussions, and internet. Nowadays, we have a lot of stuff there in internet, and whatever you want to search, and you can enhance your knowledge and analyze news and information. And there are critical questions, analytical questions may come there, and your assessment may be asked to you. So situations and news which are to be analyzed in detail, analyze them. Your assessment matters the most, and your views are important. Then is read books, biographies and novels, personality improvement books, etc. And they are famous personalities, and they are inspiring writers, leaders, and various achievers are there. Read about them, and they could be from sports, economics, or any other field. Then improve expression, language skills, communication skill, English, Hindi, or you may be knowing other languages also. Have proficiency in those languages and practice talking to the point. That is, as I already told you, brevity, clarity, accuracy, logic, and sequence, and has to have a relevance to the topic. Seek professional help if required. You may have people around you in your locality and in your communication contacts. So those are learned people. You may seek their advice and may get a lot of information and insight about various topics and subjects. Then daily routine is most important, that organize and utilize your time well. All of us have only 24 hours in a day. How you multiply these 24 hours, that depends on you, the speed and magnitude with you work, and the dedication, sincerity, and involvement and commitment towards your job. That is most important. These 24 hours can be converted into 48 hours with the output, but 24 hours remain 24 hours. Note that and organize yourself. Do not waste much of your time in unnecessary gossip and uh, or other activities which do not matter for you as of now, because this period of yours, the phase of yours which you are going through, is most important, unless otherwise you want to miss it out. Further to our preparation for interview, gentlemen, practice setting goals and achieve them. Set smaller goals, achievable goals, and honestly work on those and achieve them, and set another goal. And with this, slow and steady, you are going to achieve your bigger goal. Indulge in hobbies and adventure activities, sports. So these are going to help you out, keeping your body fit and being creative as far as your hobbies are concerned. Adventure activities, whenever you get time, involve yourself in that also. Sports is must for your good health, and activities, these have a very positive effect on your personality. Developing the right attitude and team spirit through these games, and participating with the team and playing with the opponent team, these also help you in decision making and understanding the tactics on the ground, and having practical approach. Seek and handle higher and challenging responsibilities. That is, push your limits. You do not work within your limits which are achievable, which you are capable of. Set aim plus, set goals which are more challenging, and develop a common sense approach in your work. Whichever work you do, it is not stereotype. You just have a common sense approach, that is practical approach. Understand what is the practicality in this, what logic is involved, and then environment, habit of being innovative and original. Each and every aspect or act or a work definitely gives you an opportunity for being an innovative. There are innovative ideas and options available, and also be original in your approach. Prepare under the guidance of an officer as a role model, whom you think is a role model. Take his guidance and work accordingly, and that inspires you, and it will help you in achieving your ultimate aim. Then take time to prepare. Consistent efforts over a period of time you need. Supposing you need 1 year for your practice and your preparation, be consistent in that. And a long period, no quick fix solution. As I told all of you that if you start developing your personality, it is as early as you start working on this when you are in fifth class. Those who are in a higher classes or in their schools in senior secondary classes, for them also it is time to learn as quick as possible, because there are no shortcuts, there are not quick fixes in this. Personality development, the more you grow, the mature you become, that rigidity in your thought process will always be with you, and flexibility will reduce. So from the beginning itself, work on this. This will help you, and the personality you are looking at to carry yourself within this body. Please learn about those tips and personality traits and imbibe them. Be a useful member in a team at your work. Wherever you are working in a team, whether it's a sports team, it is in your office, it is in some assignment, or whichever sphere of life you have a teamwork, whether you are in a society, in a family, be a useful member rather than distracting the team, not contributing and creating problems in the team. And your contribution has to be there, and you should be part of the solution making. Ambition versus capability, and the effort. You may be very ambitious, but then capabilities you have not measured. The capability and the ambitions go side by side. If you are aspiring for something, you must measure and evaluate your capabilities. So capabilities must commensurate to your ambition, your goal, and accordingly you should put in efforts. That is what is ambition versus capability. Right. To summarize it, we can only have takeaways like excel in your present job and be a good superior and subordinate. If you are a superior, be good superior, be supportive, and show your cooperation and help the subordinates. If you are a subordinate, uh, give your 100%, be a good subordinate, and work with dedication and honesty. Do not expect spoon feeding, templated response, answers, formulas, correct responses. So there is no templated solution in any field. You may encounter a situation which is just new, afresh, and the resources available in the previous situation were uh, adequate, ample, or less. There may be more or less resources, and the time is a constraint. Here you may have time, but urgency urgency may be there. So various factors will play into this. So do not expect ki you will have a templated solution for every problem, and there are formulas. No, and your response has to be correct, accurate, and timely. Then whether you are in the field of sports, you are working, you must work hard, and yes, you have an attitude of saying that yes, I can. So success mantra is read, play, sweat, excel, and then finally you achieve. That is what is the mantra for your success. Please follow this. Now we discuss the important points during interview. What all we must be careful of, what all we must prepare for our interview, how the interview has been structured by the interviewing officer based upon your PIQ that we have already discussed. So you would be knowing certain questions, and those questions answer you would have prepared well in advance, and look for those clues there, and the cues will be there, and out of that answer in a manner that he is satisfied with your reply. What are the important points which we must remember and should focus on during interview? So first thing is the PIQ that would have been filled by you, and you need to be very careful and accurate about your PIQ. There should not be any cutting, and incorrect information will lead to your rejection. Please be very careful. Fill with care. Be factually correct. Ensure the detail asked for are all provided. Do not miss out. Spellings, be very careful. That also indicates about your personality and carefulness. And then is avoid corrections and cuttings. Second is first impression, that is dress appropriately. You should be properly dressed for your interview. In case you are coming from your GTO task, then that case you will be in a different rig. Otherwise, go well dressed and enter confidently. Relax, keep a mild smile on your face. Should not look nervous. Shake hands firmly if he extends his hand to shake hand with you, or be attentive, not anxious. My mantra is maximum what will happen? You may fail. Even if you do not speak, then 100% chances are there you will fail. If you look anxious, nervous, that may also affect your response. So better be confident and be relaxed. Answer, be confident, look into his eyes, and your interview is going to be good. Next important thing, gentlemen, is the body language. As I told you, be confident, look into his eyes, and don't be nervous. So walk erect and confidently. Your entry into the room will give impression. Sit erect and relaxed. Make eye contact while speaking. Make natural gestures for impact as necessary. Don't make unnecessary gestures. Don't fidget around, and don't look up and down and show your nervousness. Next point is going through the interview. Be alert, attentive, and enthusiastic all through, because your interview is being taken by a very senior knowledgeable person, and who has at least for a year two interviewed number of candidates like you and me. So he has lot of experience. Take time to assimilate the question and organize your thoughts. Immediately he's the moment he finishes the question, or before that, you should not jump to answer, because this will happen if you are very enthusiastic and you are having little bit of knowledge about that particular subject or the question. Then you would be very energetic, you would be showing that promptness to answer it, but assimilate it. There would be words in between. That is why I said be alert, listen to him very carefully, analyze what is he saying, Do not give long story, just be brief. That is what is expected out of you during the interview. Right, gentlemen, we discuss interview and important points for interview. That first point is answer to the point, not too sketchy, not too descriptive. So as I already told in one of my videos and even in this video, that you have to be accurate and bring clarity to it, and brevity has to be ensured. So it means to the point answer is most appropriate. Whatever is asked, only answer in that length, not too descriptive, too sketchy. If you miss out something, ask politely for what has been asked or what has been missed. So there are chances that if you are not very focused, you will miss out something. Politely ask about it. And awareness about your friends, family, teachers, that is most important, and you should be knowing them and knowing about them. Also, any question asked on them, and you should be able to answer accurately. And if you do not know, say, sir, I do not know, but don't bluff, don't give a false answer. Awareness about your work and work environment. Whatever work you are doing, whether you are studying, whether you are doing job in some corporate or in some organization, some institute, you should be knowing thoroughly what job you are doing. Questions may be asked from there. Also, the environment wherein you are working or you are staying, you must be knowing about that environment, and question may come from there also. And superiors, subordinates, and peers, you must know about them. Your superior, their good points, their strengths, and their traits, leadership traits, management abilities. Similarly, for your subordinates and their cooperation, their understanding, dedication. Also about your peers, how you interact with your peer, and what kind of expectation they have from you. Same goes for you also. That must be known to you, and that is what you are talking about, the important points for I interview. Moving further, gentlemen, awareness about national international affairs. There may be a question or two from national affairs or international affairs. There may be more depending upon your knowledge and his uh, inquisitiveness to know more from you, and wants to see or gives you an opportunity to reveal your good qualities which he is looking for, and testing your knowledge, the limits, the depth of knowledge and expression. Talk less, convey more. A word, if conveys the entire sentence and conveys the meaning, don't have to speak more. Clarity of thought. Be very clear. What do you think about? Be logical. Be to the point and remain live to the situation and be relevant. English an advantage. Yeah, definitely in armed forces, English is preferred. In case in between somewhere you find that you are not getting a correct English word for substituting a particular this thing, making a sentence complete. Uh, so you substitute this missing word with appropriate Hindi word. That is acceptable. There's no problem in that. But you want to convey what you know, and main idea is you are the initiator. You are conveying your message to the receiver, so he should understand what you meant. Then plan and effort to achieve set goals. Whatever goals you have achieved, gentlemen, plan for that and achieve them in time, and possible for you, achieve them before. And maintain tempo, energy, and stamina. One thing I know for sure, that most difficult part of our life is keeping ourselves motivated 24/7 and 365. It is a big task. Anybody, everybody who says that I am always motivated, maybe he is lying. Some part of your day or the year or month, you will certainly feel little low, but your activities, your routine should not get disturbed. You should be uh, very, very particular about your routine, follow that and back up yourself and look at your aim and intentions you have to achieve. Nobody else is there to guide you, to push you. You are the one. Ask yourself whether you are going to miss this opportunity or you want to achieve it and you want to be successful. So that tempo has to be maintained. Your work must continue till the end of the interview. Don't give up. So at one point of time, maybe after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you feel that the interviewing officer is very good, talking to you very nicely and is asking certain questions, and you become kind of informal and little familiar with interviewing officer. So you lose track of your alertness and not live to the situation, and you are little absent minded. That should not happen. That stage should not come till the last minute, till you have not exited from the door. Please be alert, and that is what is going to help you in successful interview. Having discussed about the important points to be remembered during our interview, then gentlemen, now we talk about do's and don'ts for the interview as most important aspect of the interview. What is supposed to be done, what is not supposed to be done. You must be aware because you are going for the first time or you are going for the second time. So the expectation of the board are different from you. You must know them, and if you know that, I'm sure you will be able to conduct yourself well. Gentlemen, what are do's? Let's discuss them. Do's: look smart, cheerful, enthusiastic. Maximum: one may fail. So what? You are going there to give your best. Be prepared for that. Be cheerful. This is an opportunity which you have got out of lakhs of candidates who have appeared for the written examination. They did not qualify even written. You have reached there. Be cheerful. You stand a better chances for your interview to be successful. Then must appear to be happy to start the interview. Smile and respond politely to the interviewing officer. When he gives you welcome remark, so respond that way. Be little cheerful and smiling. Don't laugh or don't be louder in your response when he welcomes you, and be polite. You must be audible, not too loud, as I earlier told you, and appear keen to speak and respond to questions, and fill up your PIQ carefully and truthfully. This we have emphasized more than it is required to be emphasized. And answer to the point. Be specific and be relevant. Be sure of yourself. Be confident. Be bold. Consciously don't show that will be seen in your action. So be genuine and honest. Whatever you speak, whatever you do, be honest. Then self awareness and plans to improve. You will have certain plans for yourself to improve upon the weaknesses, the areas wherein you want to further excel and improve, and that awareness you should have. The question may be asked about that. Be alert and remain focused throughout your interview, whether it is 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 70 minutes. Be alert. That is one challenge. With lot of concentration and patience, you are supposed to be sitting there and answering the questions being asked to you. Moving further with the do's, must be clear about facts and figures regarding your biodata, marks obtained, ranks in competitive exams, dates, names of schools, institutes, teachers, friends, etc. Do not remember answer should not be given too often. Means you know all the facts and figures about your teachers, family, friends, and everybody. But then too frequently you should not say that I do not know the answer. I do not remember. That should not be too frequently spoken by you. Then a large number of questions are normally asked at one go in a sequence. So try to remember, this is difficult task, not impossible. 10 questions, 12 questions, burst of questions will be thrown on you. Please remember them in a sequence with some technique. So relate to them. One catchword in each question will help you to remember the sequence and answer them in sequence. If you answer them in correct sequence, that has got a lot of weightage, that speaks volumes about your retention and your memory and your being focused during the interview, that is what is required from a candidate. Then is try and remember all these questions. Attempt to, supposing you forget one question in between, not a big deal. You keep answering all the questions which you remember. In case he reminds you of one more question which he had asked and you missed it, say, sir, I'm sorry, I have missed that. Answer is this now. Then never lie or put up a false pretense. If you know, you know, answer that. If you do not know, say, sir, I don't know about it. You are expected to be aware so as to touch upon current events if asked. As we have already discussed this, national, international, and in your state, in your surroundings, and in science, humanities, biology, chemistry, sports, all aspects and these events taking place, and you should be aware about all these, not in very great detail, but at least you should be knowing. If I ask you who won the IPL 2026, that you must be knowing. That much is expected out of you. You are expected to be aware so as to touch upon current events as we discussed. And next is, if you are aware, if you are well read, it is an advantage. Means you have to read books also, magazines also, newspapers also, and see the news, watch television programs and news channels. So lot of information you get, and seeing and listening on TV is going to help you more, and you may retain that is the audio visual. And then reading newspapers will have more details. Then do not pretend to have read books, magazines, newspapers which you have only heard of. There are friends, there are people, there are family members, those who discuss that they have read particular book, they have read particular magazine, and some reference they give from that. In case you have not read that, please don't boast around in front of the interviewing officer, and you will be trapped, you will land up in problem. If you have not, say no. Talk about hobbies, participation in games, sports, any other interest you had. So what candidates are doing that randomly they write their hobbies. They do not understand what is the difference between the hobbies and interest. Then they write photography is the hobby, gardening is hobby, sketching is hobby, painting is hobby, things like that. Your adventure and other kind of events, mountaineering, these are your interest presently. Daily, on day-to-day basis, you cannot fulfill these requirements, and these are not part of your hobbies. Some of them fall in the sports category, some of them fall in the interest category. Hobbies are basically you are performing these hobbies, you finding time during a leisure for your creativity, and sometime this will turn into your profession also. So that is the difference one must know, and work very carefully on that. Each detail you must know. If you have painting as your hobby, you must be knowing about Mona Lisa, Leonardo da Vinci, Pablo Picasso, all these great painters, Amar Hussain and his paintings and controversies, and Mona Lisa painting going missing and getting again reappeared, and the library where it is kept, and how does it look like, why it is so famous. Similarly, Ahmad Hussein's paintings, Ahmad Hussein's exile and kind of painting and the interest in the field, types of paintings and all the material which is used for that. Similar is for the sketching, and same is for your gardening, types of tools and kind of hobbies you do, and the area and fertilizers and organic, inorganic, all those things you must work in a detail. Similarly for the photography also. And a person who says that cycling is my hobby, and I ask a question about the cycling and the various events which are organized internationally, one doesn't know types of cycling events, and then he also doesn't know about important this thing competitions which are held, like Tour de France and various other events in the cycling are held in every year. They're in Belgium, they're in Italy and France, so various other places that one should know, and what type of cycles you are using, and what type of event you are preparing for, and how you are preparing, what is your fitness regime and practice and routine. Before we get into don'ts, we summarize the do's, what you have discussed so far. First point is be natural, practical and realistic. Be polite, not submissive. Admit if you do not know something. Correct body posture, body language. Sit erect, comfortably and relaxed. Smile, pleasing disposition. Eye contact, confidence, lively and enthusiastic. These are the factors we have already discussed, and these are supposed to be remembered by you while you are going for your interview. Acknowledge questions being asked to you by the interviewing officer by gently nodding your head and maintain eye contact throughout. And if you have not understood any question, politely ask for clarification or to repeat the question. So, with this, we move on to don'ts now. What are the don'ts? Don'ts for you are: do not fill your PIQ in hurry and incorrectly. If that is what is being done by you, then your interview is not going to be in your favor. Second is be factually incorrect or lie. Never ever during your interviews be factually incorrect and do not lie. Just speak truth. Be truthful, straightforward, whether it is wrong or right. If you are truthful, you are not lying, that will help you in your selection. Third is be in a hurry and anxious to answer without grasping the question and understanding the question. So do not be in hurry, don't be anxious. Understand, grasp the question, then answer. You have time. This interview is yours. This is between you and the interviewing officer. He's giving you time. He's giving his ears to you. He's patient about uh, your answer. He's hearing patiently. So answer in a manner you want to answer, with facts and figures, and be little more relaxed, focused and alert during the interview. That is it going to be uh, help you in good interview. Then jump from one aspect to another aspects and muddled. If you are jumping from one area to another area without connecting it, so there will be uh, something missing. There is no connect. There is no relevance, as I earlier told you. Relevance has to be there. The sequence has to be there, and the flow has to be in logical manner. Then is avoid unnecessary padding and expectations, justification and irrelevant data and sermonize. So you should not be uh, expecting too much kind of stereotype answers, and you have a templated response for all situations, and all whatever data it is that is irrelevant to the question which asked, And if you are telling something to him which is factually incorrect, then you are justifying also, and you are rigid in your approach. So you are giving sermon to the interviewing officer. Gentlemen, the interviewing officer is very, very intelligent. He has, possibly taken interview of hundreds and thousands before you or I reach there for interview. So he knows candidates and their traits and kind of coaching and guidance they take from, and then take that as a template and speak in front of him and try to justify and summarize the interviewing officer. He is not going to take this. Then is over project and overreact. Seek sympathy. Project what you are. Do not project what you are not, and do not overreact. Your reaction has to commensurate to the situation, and do not expect too much of sympathies. Sympathy is not required. You justify what your answer is with facts and figures and with truthfulness, and be straightforward in your dealing. Your approach has to be positive. Then is you are rigid, strong mindset you are carrying, and templated answer we discussed. Come under stress and stop thinking. Gentlemen, if this happens, that is the worst situation during the interview. If you stop thinking and you are overstressed, and your interview is spoiled now. So that should not happen. For that, what you do is, I always tell you that maximum what will happen or what can happen, you may fail. That's not the end of our life. We have ample opportunities in life. Life is very, very long. We have to live the life. This job may not be fit for you. This may be you are most suited. Give your best. That is going to help you. Not that being nervous and stop thinking and not able to answer. That's the worst situation. We avoid that. So, gentlemen, next thing in don'ts is assume without understanding the question. Don't answer the question posed to you on assumptions. Your assumptions will not suffice to satisfy the interviewing officer, and if you do not have facts, do not assume. Then is assess the assessor. He is assessing you, and your actions, your activities are showing that you have also a tendency to assess the assessor. That is not to be done. Beat about the bush or evade or hide facts. You can't beat around the bush. Come straight to the point. Be brief, accurate, and do not evade the facts. Do not hide, argue, or confront. You should not be in a state wherein you land up in arguing and confronting with the assessor. That is not the good situation. Incorrect body language. We talked about it. So once again, we discuss incorrect body language if you are showing that, and slouch, too stiffy, too relaxed, bite nails, drum. So these are the habits or these are the activities which distract the interviewing officer, as well as they break your concentration and your attention, and you are not able to focus on the interview, and that indicates that you are restless, you are not prepared for your interview, you are not paying attention. Then is shake legs. Some people have this habit. Please start controlling it. And indifferent or bored, yawn. He is asking you a question. You not you are neutral. You are inactive, inert, and you're showing that you are bored. You are not interested. You're yawning. If you just gone to see the SSB or the interview, then in that case you are doing this. That is understood. And if you are seriously going for the interview, please avoid this. Frown, stare, a deadpan expression. So these are the situation and these are the activities which you should not be doing. And bold and outlandish gesture. पता हो नहीं हो, जो मर्जी आए बोल दो, and हमने जो बोल दिया my way is highway, that should not happen. And plastic smile, giggle, either you have that kind of, when there's mild kind of expression, or the smile on your face is required, is a pleasant expression is supposed to be on your face. You are giggling there, you are shouting also, as far as your laughing goes, that is not expected out of you. Be aware of. So gentlemen, in concluding lines, I would like to tell you that your body speaks louder than your actions. Be very, very careful, be confident, and whatever you are discussed in this video and presentation, please adhere to those. And the areas where you feel that you still need some kind of improvement, work on those, convert them into your strengths, and go prepared. Be thorough, because this is going to shape your career, your future, and the profession which you like the most. You are going further, you are giving a try to it, and you should prepare in a manner that in all probability, even if there is one candidate who is to be selected, you should be there in that list. So wish you all the best. Thank you for watching, and I'm sure these lessons are going to help you out, and helping you in your preparation, and also your personality development. Keep following my channel Karma SSB or Kinetic Karma 19, and you write me your comments in case you need something extra, and I'll keep making such videos for you on various uh, aspects like GTO interviews, psychology, and as time permitting to me, I'll make these videos so that I can give that material to you, and that is my endeavor. Thank you very much. Prepare well. I'm sure you will succeed, and there are no shortcuts. So prepare well. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.